Hey guys, welcome back to Win and Bet Picks. My name is Gio and I'm here alongside Luca. We got another free pick for you today, December 27th, 2020. We're going back to the NFL as we're covering tonight's NFL Sunday night match between the Green Bay Packers and the Tennessee Titans in what is expected to be a very interesting battle until the very end. This almost feels like a playoff match and we'll be talking about it in just a few moments. But before we do so, guys, don't forget to leave a like on this video to show your support for our channel and subscribe for daily sports betting videos as we post daily videos covering all major leagues. Luca, just a few words as well on yesterday's pick. Of course, we had the Miami Dolphins -3. Unfortunately, the Dolphins won the game. However, they couldn't cover the spread, and I'm a bit disappointed with how that game went overall. I think the Dolphins had plenty of chances to win that game by a bigger margin. Unfortunately, they really couldn't generate much offense until deep into the fourth quarter. I think two had a disappointing game. And of course, if it wasn't for Fitzpatrick coming into that one, saving the day for the Dolphins, I think the Raiders would have probably won this one the way things were going. But it's time to put that game aside and focus on tonight's game. Like I said there, Luca, we got a big one between the Packers and the Titans. Of course, the Packers are currently -3 point favorites. The over and the under total is currently set at 53.5 or 54, depending on the book that you're looking at. And this is a big game for the Packers. Of course, we spoke about it last week already in our previous prediction video involving the Packers. And these Packers are currently 11-3. They already clinched their division title. However, they can guarantee themselves the NFC's number one seed if they beat the Titans and the Rams either beat or tie the Seattle Seahawks. And we spoke about the importance of doing so as well because the number one seed in each conference will actually get a bye in the first round, and for the remainder of the playoffs, they will be playing their games all at home. So very, very big advantage there, if you ask me. On the other hand, the Tennessee Titans are currently 10-4, and they can clinch a second straight AFC playoff berth with a victory against Green Bay. They can also clinch a berth if either the Baltimore Ravens, or the Miami Dolphins lose their match. Of course, the Dolphins already won, so they'll be hoping the Ravens do so today. But let's get into this one here, Luca. Of course, when we look at these two teams, a lot of emphasis is put on their offense. They are the two teams that are pretty much up there in the standings when it comes to points scored per game. Only the Chiefs are the other team that you can consider in that mix. So, when you look at these two teams, the first thing that comes to mind is obviously points, points, points. But we might be expecting something different tonight. And of course, Luca, you'll be speaking about it in just a few moments. What I want to focus here is the fact that this Packers side, a lot of emphasis has also been put on Rodgers, possibly being an MVP candidate at the end of the season, depending on how the season ends for the Packers. But they're gonna have to do a difficult task today against this Titans team that is playing against Tannehill and of course Henry the beast that just every defense currently struggles against. So it's going to be interesting on how this Packers side that has been, I think, suffering a bit on the rushing defense side, how they're going to be holding up Henry and the Titans. What sort of game can we be possibly expecting here, Luca? Of course, like we mentioned, these are two teams that are strong, don't give much ground to their opponents, but we might be, witnessing some other conditions that could possibly impact tonight's matchup. Let's hear all about it there, Luca.
Yeah, certainly two top teams here with a lot to play for. Green Bay clinched top of their division, but as you said, they're going to be looking to head the top of the conference. And Titans are fighting to finish first in their division as well. It's been a tight race with the Colts all season long, and it looks like it's coming down to the wire. So both teams with incentive to go out there and perform well. Titans offense has been a joy to watch all season. You alluded to it. King Henry further cementing himself as the outright one of the best backs, in the league. Titans have the second most rushing yards and rushing touchdowns in the league. So the run is a big part of their game, and Henry's is a big part of that. Some people may not be a fan of Tannehill, but I think the guy is great. He may not be the most explosive quarterback, but he gets the job done under pressure. He gets the job done when it matters, and he most importantly he limits interceptions and turnovers, which is really the sign of an elite QB. Only 5 interceptions on the year. To give a little perspective, you said Rodgers was being spoken about as an MVP candidate, and he only has 4 interceptions on the year. So Tannehill having a great season. One concern for me, though, is the Titans' defense. Although their defense is great against the rush, they're not as great at defending the pass, and this might be a problem against Rodgers and the pass-heavy Packers. They don't put enough pressure on the quarterback. Last in the league in sacks. Giving Rodgers this kind of time on the ball is really going to hurt them potentially. And the Packers' offense, as we said, capable of scoring. Their time of possession is absurd. And the red zone efficiency in particular is just fantastic. Number one in the league, red zone efficiency, mostly due to Rodgers' experience and the play of Aaron Jones, who's great in the red zone. Titans defense also going to have their hands full with Adams, who's always a threat, hooking up with Rodgers there. So a lot of little battles going on all over the field. I think it's going to be an interesting one. But one thing to keep an eye on that could throw the game plan right out the window is the cold weather and the snow that's expected for this game. This could really bother both offenses, and it's going to be tough to see them put out some stellar performances. Would you agree about the
Some
weather?
excellent points there, Luke. I definitely agree about the weather, and that's one of the main concerns that I have in this game. Of course, there's a lot of public money at the moment on the over in this game, as you would expect with two elite offenses. But to me, this is a condition that we also have to be careful for and look for in games. It's going to be a cold night. It's going to be definitely a cold night. And I think you spoke about it even last week there, Luca, how teams are definitely going to have trouble in these next coming months coming to Lambeau Field and playing in this cold. I think it could definitely impact both offenses. Like you said, we're expecting snow as well in this one. It's going to be a cold night, and this could definitely impact the two offenses. When it comes to our pick and prediction, we're going with the under 53.5 points. Like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, some bookies might have it at 54. So if you can get it at 54, even better. But our personal pick is the under 53.5. We think that the weather will definitely play a factor in this one, keeping it tight and not allowing much points on the offensive board. Let us know what you guys think in the comment section about our pick. As we mentioned before, don't forget to leave a like on the video, subscribe to Winning Bet Picks for daily sports betting videos, and we'll catch you guys tomorrow for yet another free pick. Thank you for watching. Good luck with your bets, and we wish you a very good day.